my name is Janelle and this is Lido, and we are doing the surface palpation assessments. So right now we're going to look for, start up at his neck near the cervical spine. We're going to square him up, make sure he's square. Okay. Find the bony protuberance, the occipital bone at the top of his head. Go down from here, feel for any tension in his cervical spine. And go down the spine, left and right side, feeling for any knots or tension. Okay, and then we're gonna go to up here, find his spine of the scapula. And then cranial will be his deltoids. And feel in his deltoids, the acromion process. And we'll go up in the front and check his superficial pectorals, left and right side. And feels a little bigger on the right side of his pectorals. We're going to go back on his triceps, left and right. Feel for any unequal. Oh, okay. Now we're going to check the elbows. Feel if there's any bone thickening at the elbows. And the left side feels a little bit thicker. And then we're going to go down the carpal extensors. Outside there. Inside here. Then we're going to go down the carpal flexors. Left and right side. And then we'll feel his carpals. Okay, and feel under the deep pectoral muscles. Up into the latissimus dorsi. Go back to the wings of the ilium. Where we'll find his gluteal muscles. And we'll go back down to the quadriceps, left and right sides. And for really get that muscle. I think they feel pretty even. We're going to try the hamstrings and the gracilis. Back here. Hamstrings feel okay, no tightness. And then we're gonna go to the patella, a little nobule right here, and feel the stifles. All right, now we're gonna check the cranial tibia. And we're checking the gastrocs. And then the tarsals and the hocks. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with effleurage. So we just keep one hand on the dog, going down his spine and lumbar epaxials, across the latissimus dorsi, down his backside, just getting the blood flowing down his legs. Just keeping one hand on him. Firm. Get the blood flowing. Okay, up by his scapula and cervical spine. There you go, good boy. Okay, next we're gonna do kneading. So I'm gonna start with his cervical spine, knead up his neck. Really get in there. Kneading in his deltoids. And down the spine. Down to the gluteals. Let him roll a little. Get into his thighs and quadriceps, hamstrings. Go back over his gluteals. Okay, next we're gonna do compressions. So using the palm down into his hamstrings. And the bigger muscles you can use compressions on. Down. Do compressions up his spine. And small circles down. Let's go down his spine. Compressions on the lumbar epaxials. Down to his gluteal muscles. Back to his hamstrings, doing some compressions. Okay, next we're gonna do skin rolling. So we're gonna take skin, and the skin's a little taut, and just roll it. Oh, there you go, yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Go down his abdominals. Up by his triceps. Roll, pick up the skin and roll it. Up by the spine of the scapula. Picking up, go back up to his cervical spine. Pick up and roll. Pick up and roll. Good boy. Just pick up the skin and roll it. Picking up and rolling down his spine. Go down the hamstrings. Okay, so next we're going to do muscle squeezing. So I'm going to start with his thigh. I'm going to pick up the thigh and pick it up and release. Pick up, get in there. Muscle squeezing. Light pressure. Oh. And then we're gonna go up to his triceps to squeeze his tricep muscles. Yeah, good boy. And we're gonna squeeze the carpal extensors and pick up muscle and squeeze. Do the carpal flexors. Squeeze. Okay, so next we're gonna do vibration, shaking, and friction. So I'm gonna start with his quadricep again, and I'm gonna pick it up, the muscle, and do some shaking. Shake there. Up in the gracilis, do a little shake. The muscles. It's okay. There we go, muscle shaking right there. And go into some vibrations. Now we're gonna go into friction. So friction, you can use your fingers like this and apply pressure. This is to break up any adhesions, and you wanna do it on larger muscle groups like the hamstrings and the thighs.